People scattered.
Because I was already making music before I found this. Like, I was already trying to be the best Grammy Award winning producer before I you know, I was going to continue making music because like that was my joint, you know. And I saw when I walked in the church, I saw it. They was scattered. And I saw the name of the baby. I saw it. When I saw the name, I knew it was the name of my debut album.
Really?
See, that's you know, that's what you call a vision. I got that 10 years ago.
Wow.
Cool.
You see, what I was trying to explain is that when you hear from God, yeah, it's gonna take 10 years. And in those 10 years, you're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn. But when it's done, it's there when it's done.
Yeah.
Just like you said, everything you said was right. You started catching fire. When you done, it's there. He's not playing. He said what he gonna do with you. Well, I'm trying to, I gotta tell the kids, but I'm telling these adults, but like a child.
Yeah.
We needed to hear it
You
too.
gotta go back. You gotta go back.
Yeah, let go a little bit more.
See the man?
Yeah.
You see, that's that whole Ghost when it hit me,
Yeah.
you gotta go back. So that's what they just gotta.
That's cool.
the
For
name
you.
of the time.
That's awesome.
That's cool. I like it a lot.
I love how.
God gives you what you need at the right time.
Every time though.
Yep.
Yeah, he
Every
does.
time though. It's the cross. The cross. Can you endure your cross?
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Everybody on fire. How come Christians ain't beat Satan yet? We gotta beat him one day. God ain't, no, baby, no. You're not supposed to still be listening to that. You're supposed to already know what stronghold is taking place, what spirit it is, how to bind it, how to cast it out, how to replace the thought with the God thought, you're supposed to already know how to do that. And then you really, when things shift, listen, there is a shift. There's a shift.
Instead of limping along.
You got it. There's this, right. And what's that called? You learn to walk in the Spirit. When you start shifting to walking in the Spirit, now you're not fighting, you're being led. You're able to hide. You know where to go. You know what to do. And now, right when the wisdom finally hits you to leave the sin alone. You got to leave it alone. Now, what's crazy is in a lot of mature walks, it ain't really about sin because we done left the sin alone because it's too stressful. You can't deal with the sin. It causes too much stress. But they're still strong. Why are there still strongholds? Why are these things still set up? We just don't understand that God's plan is through the cross, you enter into the promise. Through the cross, though.
Yeah, you can't go around.
And it's not a bad thing. Like literally, God's like, the best thing I can ever do for you is to put this cross on you. The best thing for me to do is to let you walk with that. Because you're going to learn from that. You're going to be strong from that. You're going to be wise from that. There's something about from between me and you. The point is, when you're younger or you're younger in the spirit, it looks like whack-a-mole. What fire I got to put out next? Oh, God. Here, I got to do another 40-day fast. I done did so many 40-day fasts. People don't think I'm that radical. I'm telling man, I've fasted. I have starved. I have read. Okay, I've done all this. And it's like spiritual whack-a-mole. But no, what you didn't see was that every time you learn something new, something more powerful and deeper about God, until we get to what he was talking about today, that revelation of God in you. When you start shifting from, now let me go back. Right, before you know it, you go from, oh crap, I keep getting attacked to, I know what that is.
Yeah,
I know who that is.
recognize that, yeah.
Okay, I've seen that before. And now, and before you know it, you're spiritual. I know what you're spiritual. Now you can discern. Now God can take you into rest, everyone. Rest.
Yeah.
Rest. We never have you heard pastors preach about rest, because they ain't in it.
Right? They're keeping themselves and everybody busy. Yep.
Because they look. Rest. I am currently in rest. That is why I'm so, wow. Oh man. That's why I can just say stuff, because the Lord and I have already talked at length about a lot of things. Oh my God. God will talk to you about all sorts of stuff. And listen, and you know, I'm gonna just be real. Whoa. God is not insanity. His voice is not insanity. His vision is not. There's a clear difference. Mm-hmm. You know that is that's God. Mm-hmm. And it's nonsense. When Satan comes through like a flood, it's nonsense. It's just a bunch of stuff that you are dealing with, and you got to put up your shield of faith, and you're dealing with it. And God has put you in that. He said, "Come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, I'll give you rest." Now, there you go. Mm-hmm. But when you not everyone, wrong. Everyone is called to listen to God. Everyone's life is really dependent on listening to God or listening to God's name. But when you are finally groomed to that level of relationship, you do. It's a mature thing. It's not an immature thing. It's a mature thing. When you're groomed to that level of relationship, now, Father, Daddy, Daddy. I'm not even, I used to say Lord God. Oh, Lord God.
It's Abba, Father.
Hey, and mean it.
Yeah.
I like Daddy. You know, as a father, they picking on me.
Yeah.
I can, and for that to be a natural thing, to be the step, to be the first thing, that, there it is. I'm bringing it home. That was the spiritual experiences that sometimes you endured, sometimes you fail in, sometimes you actually fail. Every test you fail. Sometimes you just like, no, God said this. Let me just stay here real quick. Hey, I won that time. And so all those supernatural. The word is supernatural. All those supernatural experiences.
Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. Oh my gosh.
Is to bring transformation. Transformation. You are not even the same creature. Literally. What he was talking about. I just heard from an apostle named Chuck Pierce. Have y'all ever heard of Chuck Pierce? Oh, you would love him. My God, please look him up. Y'all will eat him up. I know it. Chuck Pierce is his name. Look him up. Gloria Zion International. Y'all gonna eat him up. Because what he does, I'm gonna say what he said. What he said was, one of his prophets released it. Man, it's tough. You know, I'm thinking like, all right, how much do I want to say, Lord? Y'all gonna love this. The Jews will always be honored in this earth. Don't ever disrespect the Jews, for they were the only ones to ever receive true divine knowledge. The knowledge that the Jews received was not from any man. They were the chosen ones to receive actual divine knowledge from God. That's why Jesus came to the Jew first. Because there's only one God. And it's still the same choice. Jew means chosen. That's what it means. So, the Jews, every month to them was a prophetic declaration. They figured out every month had a prophetic meaning. every single time. This month is Ayar in the Hebrew calendar. That's what Chuck Pierce does. They look at the Hebrew calendar. They look at, things in this raw Hebrew meaning, and to understand the times and seasons of what God is saying today. It's profound when you're in that level of alignment. If the church would get in alignment, we would see the miracles, signs, and wonders, and the greater works. We've already seen everything would already be happening. But too often, the church is subjected to slave labor, as it says in Song of Solomon. And now the church ain't even being the church because we got all this politics to deal with. So, like I said, IR. I would go into the letter. I'd go into the letter. I mean, bro. They looked at the Hebrew letter. They said how it's supposed to work because the letter resembles like a locking. It's just a line, but it resembles a lock. And depending on how this month goes, depending on your being led this month, the rest of the year is supposed to lock it in. Because we just came out of Passover and we're going into Pentecost. It's a transitory month. It's tough. There's 3 feasts you need to remember. Passover, Pentecost, Tabernacle Feast. If you don't remember those 3, you'll see life differently.
Do you practice the feast?
No, but I gotta peep what Chuck Pierce is saying because I'm like, yo, God is doing that. Wow, that's crazy. How did y'all know that? I need to peep what y'all doing.
It's so
that's
awesome.
me. How did y'all see that? So let me speak this out. No, God, tell me to shut up. Anyways, here we go. It is a radiation month. It's a radiation month. Prophet released it. She was Ezekiel. Was the first one, not the first one, but he was like the most vivid example of the open eye vision. Ezekiel saw the wheel in the middle there, and you would think, is he schizo? No, there's a difference. Anyways, she looked at the man's shirt. She looked at his shirt. And God started dealing with her. And she saw a double helix, right? And it was like silver alloy all over it. And then it unraveled and it was gold in there. And as they kept dealing with that, they said, what God is doing is revealing his glory. The war is after the glory is ingrained in you.
That's awesome.
God wrote it's already in you. God's word is shut up in my bones. It's like fire in my bones. It's in you in a way that's why God has to reveal to you who you are. That's why if demonic attacks is trying to take you out, because you are a child of God, and there is no higher title on this earth. It's child of God, it grows in meaning the more you understand that gene grows in meaning. Let me finish. The glory, God, right. Ecclesiastes say God set the world in the man's heart. He set the world in his heart. We can't even perceive it. That's why God comes around and say, hey, speak to them dry bones. Hey, go to that fish and get that coin. Hey, cast out into the deep. He's still revealing in us who he is in us. That's what I was trying to do what he did. You wanted to be tempted. I was trying to do what he did. But I was like, all right, I only got 30 minutes. Let me hurry up. God is revealing who he is in us. Who he is in us. Okay. Everything's written, y'all. It's all written. It's crazy. You can read the Bible and not get it. And then 10 years later, boom, it really is all written. When Jesus said, behold, I have told you all things, he did not lie. It's all written. He explained. everything. One book I have I call it with exceptional authority, and you know it. It's Song of Solomon, and everybody thinks it's the hot book. It certainly is the hot book, but it is also the book that reveals where you came from. It's also the book that reveals who the Lord is. It's also the book that reveals who the church is.
Yeah.
This is Leland Philpot? What's this? Is Leland Philpot? Yeah.
Philosopher,
You're gonna like this.
pastor.
I was talking about how Song of Solomon revealed who the Lord is, who the church was, and where we came from. Because we're talking about God having to come to us and reveal who He is in us. Right? We do not know. We have the mind of Christ. It has to be revealed to us over time during the walk. Right? This is the shift. Ooh, it really is, bro. Oh, man. When God, there it is. How come God told you? He said, let there be, and it was.